Hello, everyone. Are you ready to step into a world filled with the most unbelievable moments? Watch until the end because some scenes are so strange that you may find yourself asking, did they really happen?
Oh my, what in the?
The small plane was forced to make an emergency landing on a golf course after losing power in midair. Even a minor malfunction can lead to unpredictable consequences, which is why inspecting an aircraft before every flight is extremely important.
What's up?
When a volcano erupts, ash particles collide and create electrical charges. Combined with the high terrain that concentrates the electric field, the mountain appears to draw violent lightning bolts from every direction. Perhaps he used up all his luck for the day, but his quick reflexes also helped save him from danger. On slippery roads, slowing down and staying alert remain the safest choices. Many people see barriers as annoying obstacles, but this moment teaches us to respect them. Fortunately, the man was unharmed. The vacation was interrupted when nature refused to cooperate, turning a peaceful beach into an unexpected scene of chaos. A massive block of ice suddenly collapsed at Haishansha Falls, sending tourists running for safety. Nature is beautiful, but safety must always come first. A landslide in India sent rocks and soil crashing onto a mountain road, blocking the route within seconds and leaving everyone stunned. When people had barely begun enjoying the sunshine, a gigantic cloud rolled in with sudden, powerful winds. When do you usually take a little time to watch videos like this? Without hesitation, the man bravely confronted the leopard to protect the dogs and get them out of danger. When an elephant loses control, keep your distance, avoid shouting, and quickly find a safe place to shelter. When you choose to headbutt a ram, remember that this is exactly what it does best. Even though brown bears may look friendly, they are still fast and powerful predators, so always keep a safe distance from wild animals. It was overwhelming to see a Greenland glacier suddenly collapse, releasing enormous blocks of ice and sending waves spreading across the water. The explosions show just how dangerous accumulated gas can be in a residential area. Despite the heavy damage, everyone was safe, install warning devices, and inspect gas lines regularly. A rare and spectacular sight as glowing waves sparkled like stars drifting across the surface of the sea. A sudden earthquake threw a phone store in Bogo City, Philippines, into chaos. After Cyclone Gita, millions of sandstone fragments surged through a canyon in New Zealand, creating a spectacular, mysterious, and powerful display of nature. Where are our viewers watching from today? Leave your location below for a chance to receive a gift. A terrifying avalanche swept down in Kashmir. Looking at this scene, does it seem like a gigantic waterfall of snow swallowing the entire mountainside? Violent flash floods devastated Ruidoso, New Mexico, as muddy water carrying enormous amounts of debris rushed through residential areas. Move to higher ground immediately when a warning is issued. A close-up view of a volcano in Hawaii erupting again revealed the violent power beneath the earth, a sight that was mesmerizingly beautiful, yet truly frightening. What are these geese doing? Can someone explain it to me? A violent fire whirl suddenly formed in the middle of a wildfire in Queensland, creating a sight that was both rare and terrifying. As temperatures rose, enormous blocks of ice began breaking apart and drifting along Russia's Yenisei River. Is it sunny, raining heavily, or bitterly cold where you are right now? Share it in the comments below.
What is this? What is this? What is this?
Все, кранты. Сзади ход, давай.
Real-life, shocking moments caught on surveillance cameras not only create suspense, but also remind everyone to observe carefully, stay calm, and always put safety first.
Дверь не заклинена. Дверь не открывается.
The soft white fluff covering the ground was actually poplar seeds. When burned under controlled conditions, the fluff quickly disappeared, revealing the lush green grass beneath. No one expected the real star of the World Cup viewing party to be a seal casually wandering through the crowd instead of the match on the screen. Nature never stops amazing us, but when the tide rises, safety must come first. Never underestimate the power of the sea. A deteriorating house suddenly collapsed in Koda, but fortunately, no one was trapped. Inspect and reinforce old structures before it is too late. You are witnessing an extremely rare phenomenon, something that not everyone will ever have the chance to see in real life. A block of ice suddenly broke free beneath the surface and surged upward, creating a truly bizarre scene. What do you think caused it to rise like that? This happened when a submerged block of ice unexpectedly separated from a larger mass, allowing the buoyant force of the water to push it to the surface.
Oh my goodness. What the hell?
Real-life shocking moments caught on surveillance cameras show how quickly life can change and how staying alert in a critical moment can make a huge difference.
At Indian Hills, and it smells like propane.
Subscribe to the channel so you never miss the most authentic, magical, and unbelievable moments from around the world. A raging muddy flood carried huge amounts of soil and debris, and the force of the water submerged and swept away a suspension bridge in Vietnam before the shocked eyes of local residents. A dense locust swarm can signal environmental imbalance and the risk of crops being destroyed very quickly.
Look, look.
God! Look at this run!
Unbelievable. Constant temperature changes quietly created cracks, causing the massive block of ice to collapse right before everyone's eyes. Thick black smoke covered the sky over Moscow as the oil refinery continued to burn, showing how a single incident can turn a massive energy source into a terrifying danger. When gas accumulates in an enclosed space and meets an ignition source, pressure can rise sharply and trigger an explosion within seconds. A rare cloud shaped like a jellyfish appeared, with a rainbow band curving around it, creating a magical scene that looked like something from a movie. What does the sky look like where you are today? These images from the Washington, D.C. subway show that unusual weather is no longer something seen only in news reports. In New York, freezing temperatures transformed a fountain into a strange ice volcano in the heart of the city. Although the front of the building was severely damaged, the incident at Okotoks was still considered a miraculous escape because everyone remained safe. Violent waves submerged the port of Stazo, as if the sea were reclaiming the land that once belonged to it. Lightning struck through the trunk of a tree and caused the inside to burn silently, which is why you should never shelter under a tree during a thunderstorm. The next time you complain about rush hour crowds, remember this train in Bangladesh. Are these two snakes dancing or fighting? And which animal are you most afraid of?
它会过来吗？还是过去那边吧？太可怕了吧！
The violent force of water can destroy an entire house in an instant, so move quickly to higher and safer ground. Can you hear that strange sound? It seems as though something is moving nearly 90 meters beneath Taylor Glacier in Antarctica. Do you think water is dangerous only when it rises? Reverse flow shows that even water that appears slow can possess terrifying power. In Florida, the sky appeared to split in two, creating this rare sunset. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss the next exciting moments. Hail forms when strong updrafts inside a thunderstorm carry water droplets high into the atmosphere, causing them to freeze. In Kazakhstan, experts use controlled explosives to manage this process. This is a lunge feeding technique in which the whale suddenly accelerates and opens its mouth wide to swallow an entire school of fish. Using only sunlight and tiny water droplets, the sky created a brilliant and mesmerizing masterpiece. A flock of birds suddenly covered a parking lot in Texas. Do you think this was a sign of good luck or something ominous? These bubbles tell the story of decomposing plant matter at the bottom of the lake where bacteria produce methane gas.
О, смотри. О, пошла вон она, смотри. Падает. Вон, и сейчас большая пошла. Шара.
This phenomenon is usually caused by temperature changes, built-up pressure, or construction defects that make floor tiles suddenly crack and burst upward.
Oh my God. It's crazy.
Just a few seconds of shaking were enough to make solid walls sway, reminding us what can happen when the ground begins to move. Fuel tanks at a gas station exploded in Saudi Arabia. If you notice smoke, fire, or the smell of fuel, move away immediately and call emergency services. It seemed as though the ocean had sent a blue message onto the sand. When the wind and currents changed direction, thousands of Velela washed ashore. The crane collapse in Caracas showed that no matter how massive a machine may be, it becomes dangerous when the ground beneath it is not stable enough.
Get the fuck out!
Oh shit! Oh, they need to give y'all a refund. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
What would you do if you returned to your room and found this scene?
Oh my god!
Boy, you ain't bullshitting. I told you.
Get out of here!
What does this scene remind you of? Share your thoughts below. The tornado in Jonesboro was a clear example of how nature releases enormous amounts of stored energy. A lightning strike in Liaoning, China, carried an enormous electrical charge, creating a scene like a shower of electric fire falling from the sky. The storm winds were so strong that they forced the water to change direction, creating an unbelievable sight. Traffic in Venice suddenly slowed when a flock of sheep decided to turn the streets into their own private pasture. After the eruption in Indonesia, lava bombs rained down from the sky. A volcano in Iceland sent columns of lava up to 80 meters into the air, disrupting life for residents across Reykjanes. Oh my! A massive wall of dust swallowed the Beaufort Highway in South Australia. At that point, both continuing and stopping were extremely dangerous. When you see large ocean waves, never become careless, because nature can be far more frightening than you imagine. White waterfalls poured down the glowing red cliffs of Uluru, creating a rare and spectacular sight in the middle of the Australian desert. A flock of starlings moved in perfect rhythm across the sky, creating a performance so beautiful it was hard to believe.
Oh my god.
Don't forget to check weather forecasts and local warnings so your journey remains safe and smooth. This was a test of trust, and he just received a failing grade. The rays glided in perfect rhythm like a team of dancers beneath the sparkling water, creating a truly magical scene. Where are you watching from? Tell us your state or country. Amid the raging Palisades fire in California, extreme heat combined with strong winds to form a rare but highly dangerous fire tornado. flooding in Sirkob Dakshad showed how quickly water can rise. When a warning is issued, leave low-lying areas and move to higher, safer ground.
Hey, watch my truck. Oh, well, that's nice.
Go to ChurchillMortgage.com today. Again, ChurchillMortgage.com.
Equal housing lender, 1749 Mallory Lane, Suite 100.
One rush second can lead to an unpredictable situation, so always stop and look carefully before crossing railway tracks. An orca suddenly launched a sea lion into the air, creating a rare scene that revealed the remarkable power and hunting skill of this predator. As you can see, be careful when using an electric stove indoors, because heat building up in an enclosed space can quickly become a serious danger. On July 27, 2016, glowing red lava from Hawaii's Kilauea volcano flowed down to the coast and poured directly into the Pacific Ocean, creating a scene that was both majestic and powerful. It was a powerful reminder that beneath all that breathtaking beauty, the ground under our feet is never truly still. A funnel-shaped cloud over the beach looked incredibly impressive, but it could also have been a warning sign that a tornado was beginning to form.
We got a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Yep. Okay.
If you found yourself in this awkward situation, would you calmly drive home or immediately try to persuade your unusual passengers to get out? The ocean not only holds countless wonders, but is also a place where seals share adorable, warm hugs. Watching them play happily in the white snow, who wouldn't want a ticket to join them? It appears the ship launch did not go as planned, because within seconds, the situation quickly moved beyond control.
Oh, no, ahí va, ahí va, ahí va.
A waterspout near Destin Beach was a sign that the weather was becoming dangerous, so leave the water immediately and find safe shelter.
That's so sick. No way.
That's insane.
This African penguin seemed tired of walking, so it decided to try this daring surfing adventure.
That's insane.
A haunting demonstration of nature's power, the house beside the Rapidan Dam was swept away by raging floodwater in the blink of an eye. The famous Dragon Eye Lake near the summit of Mount Hachimantai in Japan creates a mysterious sight when the melting ice forms the shape of a gigantic eye. Human strength is tiny compared with machines this powerful. Never trade safety for a few seconds. A rare sight as a flock of northern gannets plunged into the water together to hunt, creating a spectacular scene like a perfectly choreographed performance. Do you prefer watching these moments on a small screen or a huge television? The speedboat launched into the air and flipped over among the waves in Key West, creating a dramatic scene straight out of an action movie. Never underestimate the power of nature, because even a small moment of carelessness can lead to an unpredictable situation. The ice blocks on Lake Superior seem to have decided to take a summer vacation, suddenly covering the Wisconsin shoreline without warning. Be honest, is this how you walk right after getting paid? One look at this scene is enough to understand how nature can turn a peaceful place into chaos in an instant. The slow-moving car cut across the truck's path, leaving the driver no time to react and sending the truck into the median. This reminds us never to change direction suddenly, especially in front of large vehicles.
Well, here it goes, look at that, look. Bloody hell.
I was truly stunned by the moment Kilauea erupted, glowing like a gigantic fireworks display created by nature itself. Have you ever wondered what a turtle looks like while sleeping underwater? Intense flames engulf the Kupang distribution center, turning it into a blazing sea of red and lighting up the entire sky over Icheon. A massive dust devil spiraled across southern Jordan, making the entire landscape look as though it had been swallowed by a sea of sand. Mountain passes are no place for carelessness, so always keep a safe distance and respond calmly.
Oh my, what in the?
This may not have been the result he expected, but it was certainly a moment everyone will remember. Always stay alert, slow down early, and maintain a safe distance. Fortunately, the man remained unharmed after the incident.
Oh shit.
In the United States, this sturdy vehicle protected its driver during an unexpected incident. Can you identify the brand? Just minutes after takeoff, a gigantic fireball suddenly erupted in the sky over Louisville, leaving witnesses stunned.
Beautiful to watch.
When hail falls like bullets of ice, the greatest concern is whether the roof can withstand the violent impacts. During the violent earthquake, the man could only stagger helplessly, a moment that made every viewer's heart race. Drone footage captured a violent avalanche on Vancouver Island, showing once again how nature always finds a way to amaze us. Sometimes simply witnessing what firefighters face is enough to make us appreciate their work and sacrifice even more. Before every flight, fuel requirements must be calculated carefully, and there should always be a backup plan for unexpected situations. Stay in the correct lane, keep a safe distance, and slow down early, because safety is always more important than saving a few minutes. Hit like if you would also love to have such a dependable guard dog. How many likes do you think this dog deserves?
That's a parking lot right there.
That bus just got
No, that bus is going. It's still going. Holy.
Where's the bus? Oh my god.
The bus is
We
okay.
made it. They're live.
The bus is okay.
He wanted to create a cool moment, but the result became an accidental comedy show. Being careful when using an elevator is one of the simplest ways to protect your pet. Purple lightning appeared to dance across the sky, creating a display that was both mysterious and mesmerizing. Do you think this collision was caused by a technical problem with the vehicle, or did the driver intentionally cause it? Just 1 second of distraction can make a vehicle lose control, so always stay focused and remain calm while driving. Did this moment make you smile? Follow the channel so you never miss the next interesting scene. Brilliant fireworks were launched during a wedding procession, creating the festive atmosphere typical of rural China. A sudden lightning strike hit the bell tower of an old church in Massachusetts, causing it to collapse and taking down a piece of history that had stood for many years. What scene once left you speechless and still remains impossible to forget? Share it so everyone can hear your story. Watching this explosion happen during charging made me genuinely curious about the vehicle's brand. The battery quality appears concerning. A single lightning strike was enough to leave more than 12,500 people in Jacksonville without power for several hours. Some days, one unexpected moment is enough to make you feel as though you have used up all your luck for the entire year. Power lines and rain are always a dangerous combination. Hopefully, the worker in New Jersey realized that before it was too late. A responsible driver knows when to slow down because the safety of others is also affected by every decision made behind the wheel. The force of record-breaking rainfall in China swept many vehicles away from their parking spaces. Perhaps luck was on this man's side at the most important moment. The crane is estimated to have weighed about 22,000 pounds, or nearly 10 tons. A magnitude 6.8 earthquake struck Sichuan province, China, causing widespread damage and seriously affecting the region. It seems the elephants were not blocking the road, they were simply collecting a snack fee. Are you enjoying a peaceful day or dealing with severe weather conditions? Let us know. Slippery roads cause several vehicles to lose control and crash into one another. Always slow down and maintain a safe distance. After all those tense moments, it is time to relax and enjoy the incredible beauty of the sky. Waves in Hawaii can sometimes grow so large that the easiest way to understand their size is to compare them with the height of a house. Which vehicle was actually responsible for this multi-car pileup? Please do not take risks in a situation like this. Return to safety because no moment is worth sacrificing your own well-being. A split-second decision saved the pilot's life when he activated the ejection seat just before the landing accident at the Fort Worth military base.
Oh, shit.
Every comment you leave motivates us to create more engaging and meaningful videos. Share your thoughts below, and we will see you again on the next journey filled with surprises.